Oh, hello there. So today we're doing something different. And I have just been asked 1 times too many this question: what mods are you using? So we need to make one thing very, very clear. Everything I do in Morrowind, everything I was able to accomplish with my mods, originate from one place only, and that place is this guy here. Not the most flattering. Oh, come on. Oh yes, this is much better. So this is Alec, and he is the godfather of this channel. He's the godfather of my reign. And everything I actually do is based on his tutorial called How I Mod Morrowind. So I will link this tutorial. It's quite a lengthy one, almost 2 hours long, but it is worth it because he gives a detailed explanation about how to install code patch. So there is actually no need of me showing you that part. And then he also shows in detail how he originates. This is actually the shaders, but oh yeah, he also shows how to generate distant land. And then he also talks about shaders, of course. And then he obviously shows off how what he has just done looks in game. So like 90% of my, no, more actually, of my mod list is just based on his tutorial. And I really do encourage you to take a look at it, because it's mostly what you'll find in here, and I will not make it in such great detail because he was actually making a brand new installation when he was recording that, and I'm not going to do that since I am, mid my playthrough. So yeah, let's just list all those mods. So first, obviously, code patch, MGEXE, and with MGEXE, just one point of notice that Alex shows a sort of hand installation, manual installation, and I tried to do it and it didn't work for some reason. I had to do it automatically. So if you do it like Alec did it and it does not work for you, just try an automatic one and it should be golden. Then patch for purist, that would be number 2. So with code patch, you really do need to follow Alec's instructions because there are loads of boxes to tick and you really need to know what you're doing. I just did what he did basically, and yeah, that's all fine. I think I did one thing differently because it really annoys me when the enchanted items need to recharge. So I think I unticked the enchanted item recharge, and that's basically the difference. So yeah, do a bunch of testing. It's basically what I encourage you to do anyways. So then some fixes. Obviously, reputation fix, fix the bastard ropes, I think the name is. Morrowind optimization patch, doors anti-stack, exit, which is a very neat mod, which was a quality of life really, and real life, I mean, because whenever you would like to close, like exit the vanilla unmodded, totally unmodded Morrowind, I would just have crash and it was just annoying. Well, you were exiting the game anyway, but it would just crash so that you couldn't do anything else. You would have to go to the the manager, the application manager, and just disable the applications. It was a pain, and this little mod actually enables you to exit the game like no problem. Yeah, UI expansion, very handy. Muse, which is, I think, essential for Aura or other music mods that you might end up using. I love Jeremy so I do not use any other music, but if I wanted to, that's what Muse is for. And also correct rocks. Yes, then meshes. Here on the right, I should have said it at the beginning. I actually did the word document for that because, yeah, I'm just chaotic like that. So I would totally forget everything. So yeah. Yeah, meshes. Meshes. What is that? Correct RR meshes, yes, and properly smooth meshes. And with properly smooth meshes, just core, because there are, yeah, optional some optionals. So you need to. Oh no, I got it. Yes. And textures. Oh yes, this is the big one, and this is a very big one. And I will show you at the end what I do with my textures, because it is not enough just to install them. No, not for me. So that I guess this part might be just the biggest difference between Alex's sort of installation process and mine. So yeah, where were we? Morrowind enhanced textures, and then obviously OAIB data and terminal data. Of course, you need those because you really do need those for your terminal rebuild. Then do remember to patch. So there are a bunch of patches with OAB data, and Alec describes in detail. So yeah, just give his tutorial a watch. And then I also use perfect placement because I really do like decorating my homes. It is not necessary, I guess, but it's good to have if you really want to place something like at the perfect angle or whatever. Steadicam. Yeah, I think somebody who makes real videos would need it more than I do. But still, it's there. Crafting framework. I guess this is for, it's a framework. It's for something else. And I don't really know. I don't really remember what it's for. If it is only for character creation scenario, that would probably not be needed. Yeah, I do not have an chargen. So, well, yeah, I do have it, but I don't. It's not only chargen per se, it's also alternative start, but I don't use it. Alec does, but I don't, and the only one reason for that is I actually very much like vanilla start, and it's something very comforting in, you know, starting in Citadine and creating your character the old school way. It's very nice for me, and since I do it like once every couple of years, because as you might have figured out, my playthroughs are long, like years long, so I don't really, you know, make a new character like every couple of weeks. So if I did, I would probably use that, but I don't. So that's up to your liking. If you want to have just this story, sort of original story So go on with what you already have, and you do not need that. But if you want some variation, you would probably like to have this alternative start with charge and that thing. Then better dialogue font, which is just a handy thing. Creature restoration, creature VFX restoration, which just adds a bunch of VFX back to the game. Well, and then Alec uses Creeper Replacer, and I don't. But I still have my Creeper replaced. Yes, I still have my Creeper, wearing this funny bag and all that sort of thing. So yeah, there is probably some other mod in here that does it. I don't really know which one. But you really do not need Creeper Replacer, as Alec says in his video, because Creeper is already replaced without that particular mod. So yeah, Aura. Oh, Aura is something I cannot play without. It just cannot. I think it would be one most basic mod that I cannot, if you made me name one thing I cannot play without, it would be Aura probably. So Aura gives you all those ambient sounds so that you just, stand in the middle of the night and you hear all those sounds of creaking and squeak and shrieking, or, some birds squealing, things like that. It's just so immersive. It's just wonderful. It's beautiful. And you need to try it. Basically, that's what I mean. Then animation blending and weapon shifting, very basic also. I think it's just it adds so much to visual aspect of your character. Then do not forget to patch it with Morrowind optimization patch, but then, as I said, just follow Alec's tutorial. And then there is MG distant land generation texture error fix. Well, then beautiful cities of Morrowind. Oh, this is an essential. I think this might be like second to Balmora. But what am I talking? Second to Aura, I think. So Alex shows in detail how to install it. And concept art plantations, concept art Molag Amur. Those are really very much lore-friendly additions to build upon the vanilla places. Then obviously Tamriel will build, Cyrodiil, and Skyrim, Home of the Nords. So those are the three essentials to get you all over the Tamriel continent. So it is very, very, it's just, the very core of everything. Then you can make a bunch of other things like Solstheim, Tomb of the Snow Prince, Nordic Solstheim, Margan, which is, I think it is either made by Random Pal. Random Pal is the author of this exquisite, beautiful Cities of Morrowind mod, or it's just recommended by him. I don't remember. So you should head over to Beautiful Cities of Morrowind page, and then you'll find the list of the mods that Random Pal advises you to get, and get most of them. They're just great. Grove of Benabi, that another extension of Northern Vardenfell. And then you have the library in Vivac. And actually, I use the other library than Alec. Alec shows, I guess, both of those mods are made by Random Pal as well. And Alec uses the more sort of private library, the smaller one, and I use the big one because this big library it reminds me of my university library that I used to frequent when I was at uni. So it is very much personal thing for me. So yeah, just pick the one you like more. And I assure you, you will feel, in both cases, with both of the libraries, you will feel like reading whenever you come in. Then Immersive Monhorn, I think this mod is called. And you know, the funny thing is I have not been there. I have not been there in vanilla. I have not been there yet in my modded version. So this is funny. But yeah, I'll go there one day. I will. I promise. Nordic Dragonfell, because obviously it's just very good. Then OOAB series. And if I click, then it will ruin yes my setup. That's okay. So OOAB, I use Gracelands, Telmora, and Tomb and Towers. It's also very much detailed by Alec. And then you have beautiful mode called Glow in the Dark. And this dark with H is not a mistake, because it is the mod is made by a guy called Melchior Dark, like spelled like that. And this is the mod that it gives me like the most, I wouldn't say fun, because there are more funny mods on this list, but it looks so beautiful when I am in my cottage and it is golden hour and evening or early morning. The windows are just amber. They look like amber and they glow really. It's so beautiful. It's so oof. Yeah, Blue Canet integration, you can add it or not. I like Blue Canet and how it looks, so I do have it. HD clutter, yeah, it's just I think it's a texture really. Screens, so Morrowind screens redone. It's just something, a little something to give you more, you know, variation while waiting for Morrowind to load. It's nothing important really, but it's just nice to have. Then this is very important: Firefly, Mystify, and Vapor Mist. Those three, they add so much atmospheric and climate and you know, all that ambient feel that you are very much after in Morrowind. So yeah, definitely check those three out. And then we have Caldera, and Caldera Governor mana is glitchy for me. So I had to, like, you know, squeeze my belly very much to, you know, get through between the gap in the wall and the wardrobe. So yeah, it might be glitchy for you, so don't panic. It's not a major issue, even though this Caldera Governor mana redone looks really nice. So it's a shame it's glitchy, but you actually only visit it like once or twice. So yeah, Caldera Mines redone. Oh, this is something. It really gives, you know, Caldera Mines the importance it deserves. But then it also affects the placement of the cave you need to go to for Fighters Guild quest. And don't fret, just be thorough. And this cave is not where it used to be. It is actually inside the sort of, you need to go through the gate and get inside the mine's sort of territory. Don't fret, just be thorough. You can get there. You don't even need levitation unless you're orientation in space is as bad and mediocre as mine. So yeah, I had to use. So yeah, just be thorough. And I promise you it's great. Azura Shrine overall, you know I have never been there yet. So yeah, I just trusted Alec on that. Vanilla friendly creatures. Oh yes, if you want feral baby guars chasing you on your way to Balmora, definitely get that. Magicka expanded. I even do not know how the game looks without that, so yeah. Expansion delay. This is very important. I mean, very important, because if you do not have it, you're like level 1, you start in Satanin, you do not know which way is up, and then you get attacked by a random Dark Brotherhood assassin who's very likely to just one-shot kill you because he's awesome and he's got this awesome armor and weapon, and you are just wearing, you know, a patched shirt, and yeah. So do get this. But also this expansion is the reason why I have not been to Mournhall yet, because even though I am level 30 something, I do not have this quest activated yet, because it makes this quest activated, this DLC activated, when you are on a certain level in main quest, and I'm not doing main quest. So yeah, this is double-edged, really. Then Architectura. Well, this is a texture, and I actually get only what I like, and I will just show you in a minute what I mean by that. Yeah, Vert's Morrowind retexture, again, only what I like. Well, I guess it's called Resurgence. Yeah. Then Pluricolo BRSP BR Body Replacer, which is, you wouldn't notice it really. Familiar Faces by Caleb, yes. And that's all I do, as Alec does, for our sort of appearance. Improved lights, and One True Faith. This is actually a very nice one. It gives you more frescoes and sort of thing. Then Quest Voice. Oh, this is very nice. Ashlander Voices. Yes, very much. Friends Reunited. Oh, this is a great one. Because it gives those special new sort of behavior and lines to the people that are reunited basically in your game. So if you say bring one person to another in a quest, they actually talk to one another, and it is quite funny. It really is. It has got some great writing, so I highly recommend it. Character sound overhaul, obviously. Nordic banter, very fun one. And then very, very very important things. Vert's animated trees. And I do have Bitter Coast, Graceland, and Ascadian Isles. And yeah, you need those trees. Like, you need them, really. Then I have a very simple little mod called Inspect It, which is very nice. And it lets you actually look at stuff. Then Simply Walking. It just enhances a little bit your walking. Then Unique Tavern Signs, because I just like them. And then I also have Aesthesia Ground Cover. And Alec does not mention that, because he found this mod only after he made his tutorial. So this is actually a little bit, well, it's not difficult. If it was difficult, I would not be able to do that. So you in fact, you really want, what you want is put it in your data folder. Oh yeah, you see, they are unchecked, but initially you need to check them. Then not open the game, but open the distant land generator, as Alec showed in his tutorial. Generate the distant land with grass, and then go back to this launcher, uncheck everything, and then follow and play. So this is really great. So what do I... Oh, blocks. Yeah. Alex shows what to do with that. It's load order sorter. So this is really good. And shaders. And I do have a bunch of shaders. I also have some other stuff like mushroom replacer. I don't really like it. I also have some ivy retextures. I'm not really sure if I like it or not. And Dwemer retexture. It's everything, really, up to your liking. Now, let me show just one last thing about my retexture sort of stuff. Because, let me just find something for you. So, those are 2 folders opened, and one is Morrowind Enhanced Textures, which are just a very, very basic retexture mod. And the other one is Vort's Morrowind Retexture. And what I actually do is I would just go into data files and textures on both of them. And then you can actually see, let me just make it a little bit so that you can really see. Those are basically the same texture. Vort's is bigger and more detailed. But then, let me just... let me just show you something. Yeah. Now, you see, for example, a bad roll. Oh, this is better. So you can really see that one is more sort of realistic than the other. And actually, this one, the Vort's one, I'm afraid, looks very much AI generated to me. So I really... Yeah, and look at that one. This one has got those little tiny flowers. And here, I guess AI did not recognize that these are really flowers. So, again, and there is even worse sort of example of that. Look at those 2. I mean, this really looks like a tapestry to me. And the Vort's one... Yeah, not so much. Very crisp, very detailed, but I leave it to you which one you actually like and which one you don't. So there are some textures that I really find abhorrent in some retexture packs. I think tapestry would be even more apparent. Yeah, so just take a look at those. Look. And that one. Oh, this is very apparent. This just screams AI. And oh, this one. Oh, this is just something I cannot look at in game. So even though many of Vort's retextures are, you see, tapestry 8, and this is tapestry 8, like, what a difference. So if you use this Vort's Resurgence, just make sure that you really like the texture. And I find most of his textures are really, really good. But those tapestries, I mean, things that are supposed to be sort of man-made or mermaid, look better in this Morrowind enhanced textures folder. So I just put it manually. I just open the data folder in my Morrowind folder and I do it manually. I just put the ones that I like manually. Right, so I guess that is really all. Yeah, I think it's all. At the end, I only want to say that I also do have my playable faces, because this is my own mod that I made. Because I wanted my face, like Serene's face. It was unplayable originally, so I made it playable for me. And then I also used my own herbalist cottage, the one there that I always, you know, go to stash my loot and stuff, read books and so on. So yeah, I guess that's all. Half an hour, yeah, could be worse. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for your questions. I hope you you get your answers, and yeah, we'll see you in Morrowind really soon. Thanks, and ta-ra.